Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, 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 it's your boy Jedi.
And it's Smitty.
And it's the motherfucking committee, man. It's episode sub-0.
Yes, sir. Episode 0.
Yes, sir. We getting it started, man. We just gonna kick it off with a few questions. Let y'all get used to us. Let y'all get in tune with us, who we are.
Facts. Catch the vibe. Catch the drift. Y'all know the deal. Shit, let's go ahead. Let's start off with these questions. All right, so what would you say is one song that describes you?
Man, I really been listening to EXO Tour Life, man. That shit right there.
Yeah.
Resonates, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, Uzi is the GOAT, first of all.
For sure.
Man, like, stacking my bands all the way to the top, all the way till my band's falling over. Every time that you leave your spot. And then, man, they dropped the audio session, like, man, like from just when he was like recording that shit. It took him so long just to get that whole vibe of, I don't really care if you cry. But bro, it worked.
Like the way it came out, yeah. Like he saw the vision for it.
I don't know, man. It's just such a simple song, but like a lot of the bars and shit like that resonates with me. And I wouldn't say it's the most like lyrical or spiritual song, but like the beat, first of all, like when that beat comes on, like like I don't even know, bro. Like it just takes you to a whole nother world. Kind of remind me of like what we got like with Cloud Running. Yeah, it like takes you to a whole nother world, man. But yeah, that's about it, man.
Most definitely.
EXO Tour Life.
Word. That's dope, homie. That's dope. All right. So, why do you do music?
Man.
Why music, you know?
One, I have a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah.
And I can't really explain how I got started, but I mean, I could explain how I got started. I was in 7th grade and I met these guys in my class. Now they were using other people's bars, but I was actually like writing stuff and coming up with things like that. I don't know what like drove me to want to be a rapper. Like I used to listen to Exhibit and like 50 Cent and shit like that. I used to plug headphones into a fucking TV and like put a CD inside the slot, fat back TVs and shit, bro. Like where you could put the DVDs in. I used to put a CD in there and run the music, bro. I used to like one, and then two, because I love music. I have a lot of fun making it, and I love music. Like I could sit here hours in and just fucking play music like for 5 hours straight, 6 hours straight, just listening to music. Yeah. I don't know, man. Like. And then it just calls me, bro. It just calls me, bro.
I feel that.
I love it. I love that shit, man.
That speak to you.
It speaks to me, man. Heavy.
Most definitely, bro. That's a good answer, man. That's real solid, bro. What is like the worst advice you've ever been told?
The worst advice that I've ever been told? Like pertaining music?
Just anything. Worst advice in general.
The worst advice that I've ever been told. Wow.
Facts. That's just a thinker.
That is a thinker right there. I would say the worst advice I've ever been given was that at a certain point give up. Because I remember being 18, 19, certain people would tell me like, damn, bro, if you're like 27, nigga, and you ain't make it yet, you might as well just stop. And they were like heavily trying to convince me about that. And I'm like, at one point I did think about it. I used to think about it a lot, but at this point, like, I wouldn't say I'm not trying to reach my goal, but I'm not as like blinded to certain, like, about about certain things to it because I was chasing the wrong things when I wanted it at a young age.
Yeah.
Fame, cars, jewelry, all that. That comes with it, but then it's also a fuck you over type of thing because you buy all of that.
Yeah, it's all material.
That is, you know.
It don't really got
you're
like
not investing in yourself.
the volume to it. You
right.
know, like music, that's really what speak volumes. You know? Like, and I don't know. It's just like there's like a certain also like level of respect in the music industry too, bro, which is real interesting because it's just like they all like create at such a high level, you know, and they all realize that no matter the genre, right? So it's like, I don't know, bro, it's a really interesting thing for sure.
Facts.
That was a real good answer, bro. That was real nice, man.
That was a good ass question, man.
Appreciate it, dog. I got
some bangers.
I got the bangers written down,
I got some
bro.
bangers too, my boy. I ain't gonna lie.
Word, bro. That's what's up, man. All right. So, what would you say makes a good beat versus a bad beat? And I'm interested to hear this from your perspective, from being a rapper, like, and like listening to beats from like your perspective, you know. So, like, what makes a good one from a bad one?
I just want to let you know one thing. There's no such thing as a bad beat. To an extent, because you could have some real like
yeah, some real carnival that shit.
Fucked up as like what the fuck going on here. But to my ears, I just feel like it depends on people's vibe. Because everybody, like, even it could just depend on my vibe for the day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because
very true.
Like, I might hear this and it might not ride with me as much as like somebody else might hear, and it might be ear candy. Like fuck, like damn, that shit is hard. But like, you know, somebody else might be next to him and they might be like not really bopping.
Yeah,
the same,
like, I don't know what they talking about.
Like he, what the hell? You feel me? But
yeah,
like I feel like to an extent, there's really not really a such thing as a bad beat, bro.
Interesting.
Like I feel like all beats have their purpose.
Yeah.
Like, cause if I can't rap on it, there's damn sure somebody else that could. You know what I mean? So that's what I really love about the art of it, bro. It's just like it's artsy, bro. You know, you might not be able to do it.
It is artistic. It's creative, bro.
Someone with another style.
Anything that really involves, you know, your creative mind, like, is really art, bro. Like some real shit, you know. And like that's like what, like, as humans, I feel like we most benefit from. Like, obviously, you know, like, yes, like science and technological advances are like very crucial, but to a certain extent, like realistically speaking, like if we had like no human greed and only focused on like trying to benefit humans as one whole civilization of just people, right? No border, no country, no shit like that, you know? We're just like a utopia type shit. But we would already have robots doing everything we doing right now, and humans would just focus on artistic things just to entertain each other. That's it. And we just play games and shit. Like, bro, like I, you know, because it's like eventually there would be nothing else to do or solve, you know? You figure out how to plan it work enough efficiently, like you can make that shit last long ass time. And then by the time that's like realistically that the sun's gonna like go out and explode, we could, the amount of shit that the human race could invent by that time is ridiculous, you know? I know it's kind of crazy off topic, but like, I don't know. I just felt like that was like kind of a good segue into that.
No, it was, bro. Was that 5 or was that 4?
That was number 4.
That was 4? All right.
Yeah. All right. So, dude, that was also like another really good answer. I really like that a lot. Like, that's an interesting perspective to say about that.
I
like
appreciate that, man.
All right. What would you say is a song that changed your life?
Damn, another one, bro. And it goes back to Uzi, The Way Life Goes. I was going through depression, bro. Like I was at a very bad time in my life. And, you know, like I said, like I would just, even, you know, before I moved here, like back at home, you know, I couldn't really play music as loud, like, or do anything like I could hear. So I used to have my headphones in. And I was going through it. I was crying, bro. Like I was really crying, like just wondering like why the fuck is my life like this and shit like that. And like really, really down in the dumps, bro. Like, listening to music, bro, and that song just fucking came on, I start smiling and bopping like, I know it hurts sometimes, but you'll get over it.
Yeah.
You'll find another life to live. I swear that you'll get over it. And I was like, damn, like, bro, like, even though he was talking about a girl, like, you know, but just that hook, like, I don't know, man. That song changed really my powerful, life, bro. Like, really changed my life for the better. Got me, I went outside, like, started going back outside and doing things, hanging out with people again and shit like that. Like, depression is real, bro. Like, I was ducking the bros. Like, I didn't want to go outside. Like, I didn't want to drink no alcohol. I didn't want to smoke no weed with people. I was smoking weed, but I didn't want to smoke weed with people. You know, like, I didn't want to go to the store or nothing like that, but I had to sometimes. But, you know,
you didn't want to go out in public.
I just didn't want to see nobody and shit like that. Because I know everybody to be like, yo, Jedi, yo, Jet Black, yo, what you doing, bro? Like, it's like, man, leave me alone right now. I'm depressed, you know?
Yeah.
But
like, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I feel that, homie. Dude, that was really powerful, bro. That was super powerful. That was a great answer, man.
I appreciate
like,
that, man.
Yet again, bro. That was awesome.
Damn, I hope my questions is as good as yours, bro, because you got some motherfucking good questions. But
appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
All right. I kind of went separate ways with a lot of these questions. So I'm just going to start off with a very off-topic ass question that I wrote. Word. What is your favorite food?
What's my favorite food? That's a good question. Meatloaf.
Meatloaf. Why?
Meatloaf. Like, I don't know, bro. I just like how it be tasting. It remind me of home. It remind me when I was like little kids, you know? Like, and that's just like always like what I got my mom to make me on my birthday, you know, type shit. So like, I don't know, bro. Like that meatloaf just hit different, you know? Because it's like, even though like if I got it and it don't taste exactly like it do, it still like bring back those memories, you know?
Those memories, yes sir.
Just that young age, you know, when it's like that innocence you got of the world, bro. When you just see the whole world, and when you just see the world in a whole different light, you know, you ain't like really, like, bro, ignorance is bliss, bro, real shit. It is. Like, and it's just like, you ain't realize at the time how ignorant you really is, you know? So it's just like, I don't know. It's really nice to like reminisce about that period of my life where it's just like, damn, bro, like shit was just really like so easy, so blissful, you know?
Facts.
So definitely meatloaf, bro. And that shit also just slaps. Like, it tastes really good. I like that shit. Like the little like barbecue ketchup mix they be putting on the top. That maybe like ribs, bro. Ribs are pretty good too.
All right, well, let me cross that one out. Yeah, I'm gonna just go very out of order because I wrote them down in order, but I wanna.
Nah, bro, you can do what you want.
We got here. Let me see. What would you consider your biggest distraction?
My biggest distraction. That's a good one, bro. I really got to sit down and think about that.
Like,
damn, that's really introspective, bro. I really got to think about that. What's my biggest distraction at the point? Because I've really been hitting heavy with my time management and, like, my schedule. Like, figuring out shit I've been trying to do. But my biggest distraction, bro, probably, like, I say it's either, like, the game, just because, like, and I don't even really be playing a game like I used to. Like, bro, I used to play the game, like, 12 hours a day plus type of shit. Like, every day. Like, waste my life on that shit, bro. And then, like, one day, like, it just clicked in my brain. I was like, bro, if I spent, like, as much time as I do playing a game in, like, my program, learning how to, like, actually produce, bro, by the time like, in a year, I'll be ridiculous, bro. Like, what? So I was like, all right, like, let me stop playing the game. Like, it just, like, bro, it's so crazy how it just became, like, instantly, like, unappealing to me. And it was, like, because I remember there was, like, countless times, though, before that, like, before I'd really made that switch where, like, I would open up my, like, game library and, like, I'd just look through my games, bro. And I've had over 100 games in my library, bro, and none of them would look interesting to play. I'd just be like, none of them look fun, bro. It was like, it was so crazy. It was like, damn, bro, I got all these games but nothing to play. You know, it's like, fuck. And it just like sit there like staring at it, bro, like trying to figure out what to do. Especially because it's like, if nobody online, you ain't playing with him. Or even just like, if you're just trying to figure out some shit to do by yourself, I don't know. Because there's like only so much like a game could really offer.
Facts.
You know? And then like it really just like I've limited myself now to where it's like I really just like anytime I'm gaming, bro, I just be like really enjoying that shit now instead of like, you know, just going through the motions, like trying to get that dopamine release. Like,
yeah, that
like
temporary pleasure, right?
Like, yeah, bro, like I get that release somewhere else. And then like maybe like I'd probably just say like social media too, a little bit. I was definitely really on top of that like a few years ago, and I deleted all my socials, but like ever since I reinstalled them to start promoting myself and like getting that online presence, it's just like I've like peeped that like I'll just be like scrolling sometimes and I'm just like, fuck, what am I doing? You know?
Yes,
like,
sir.
and it's like put me back onto like the YouTube shorts, bro. YouTube shorts be distracting me, bro. I just like find one that's like interesting and just keep going.
Hell
like,
yeah.
And then like I like 20 minutes pass and I'm like, fuck, what am I doing? So like
that's
I'm
how
like,
I used to be too, man. Playing GTA.
oh, that's a good game. I'm ready for GTA 6.
I'm very ready for that shit, man.
That was a good question though, bro. That was awesome.
What do you enjoy most about what you do?
About like, is it like pertaining to music?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like producing and shit like that. Like, what do you
Yeah.
enjoy most about?
So
What
like,
do you enjoy most about
that's
that?
that's a great ass question. So like, in general, just like that high that you get and that feeling that you get of like creating music with other people, bro, like real shit. And like the first time I ever experienced that was in just like band, bro. Like when I was in middle school, like just like it was just crazy. I'm like, damn, bro, like my one part on this snare drum that I'm playing adds to the whole picture of the song, you know, in this context of like what we're playing as a whole group, bro, you know, with the trumpets, with the woodwinds, you know, just like woodwinds, brass, like percussion, everything, you know, like what we're all like doing. And it just like, I was like, damn. And then like what even furthered that was like me doing jazz band in high school and like playing the drum set. Cause like that really, like bro, the drum set and jazz band really control like everything. It control how fast or and how slow the band go, and it control like as the drummer, you gotta set the band up for certain spots. Like if they're about to like have a little run, like the trumpet's about to come in with some ba ba bow, you gotta play some shits on the drum like blah ba bow, you know, like some shit like you know you gotta set them up.
Yep.
And like, so you really have to be keen to listening to what the band's doing as well as focusing on your whole shit that's going on. And it's just like, dude, that feeling of like when you're when you're playing an instrument like that and you're just like jamming the fuck out, like when I'm just like in the pocket, like fucking swinging on a drum set and like you just lock eyes with like another motherfucker who's just playing with you, bruh. Like that feeling is for real. Like it's like a high, bruh. Like you're just like feeling each other's like vibe, bruh. Like you listening to what they playing, they listening to you, you know, like you just like playing off of each other. Like making music with other people, bro, and just like experiencing that, cause like dude, doing this shit by yourself, like it's cool and like it's necessary and like it's necessary for growth and like learning. Like that's when you go and practice, you know, and like that's where that time is real crucial, that practice time. But like, bro, making like dude, just like making music with other people, bro, like that is really like why I do what I do, cause it's like it just like that feeling is like indescribable to me, bro, ever since I felt it when I was in like middle high school, whatever you want to say, you know. Like that shit like really like I don't know, it like resonated with me super crazy, bro. It was just like I was like, damn, bro, like I got to find a way to do like this and feel this way for the rest of my life.
Facts.
Like it like I don't know, bro, that shit like it's really like a natural high type of shit. Like it's
great
crazy,
ass
bro.
response, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Natural
like
high.
and that's just like real, just genuine, bro. Like that's really like I don't know, like that's what I mostly enjoy about it, like real shit, you know. Like of course I love making the beats and making the hard shit, but like really just like doing the shit like with people, bro, and like having that like finished product come out or like having that like like that experience, you know, like where you just like looking at each other vibing, like you catching the drift. Or it's like in another word, I could use it in terms of like when I'm sitting in the studio and you're like rapping on a song and like I think of some shit and you like say roughly what I think of, like, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, like, all right, bro, that shit crazy. like this shit's like just super fire. Or like when I'm thinking of like what you're about to say and then like you say something like completely different but it goes even harder, it's like, whoa, like, holy shit, that's awesome. Like that shit really, it's like the same type of like vibe, you know what I mean? But it's just it's complete, it's just different because it's like I'm not like making the beat as you're rapping to it, you know what I mean? So it's not like as in the moment as like two people playing an instrument is, but it's still the same vibe, man, which is like, dude, it's like, I don't know, it still gets me that same like high, bro, and that like same experience of just like collaborating, you know?
Yes,
like,
sir.
and that's really what music's all about, bro.
Collabing for real, because yeah, you could do it by yourself, but you want to make the beats, engineer, promote it,
Facts.
book your own shows and everything. Like nobody wants to do all of that. You need like,
bro, there are people doing that though. Look at Russ, bro.
I don't think realistic. He has to have at least a
he got
team.
a team. He got a team. But like when he first really started doing his shit, he would like yeah, he had his buddies though doing it with him. Like he wasn't just by himself. You know what I mean? Like he had like his buddy who was producing with him, and he also like, cause like in his book that he wrote, bro, he like what is it? How his story kind of went is like he first just started off as a producer, bro, and he like started like producing with him and his buddy, and then like this other guy who was like really good at rapping, right? But he was like, oh, he didn't believe in himself, and like he was like, oh, my raps aren't that good, but he'd still go and rap there, you know, even though he'd say like his raps weren't good. And like eventually, like Russ was like, bro, like we can do this shit. Like him and his buddy, you know, they're like, we can do this. So they started like doing it together. And then like, dude, it's pretty cool, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's got an interesting story. I should definitely, I need to send you that book that I read, that Russ book. It's like free too. I got the PDF for it, man. Thank you. That's just like dope, bro.
Yes, sir. Say less, man.
That was an awesome question, man.
I'm gonna go off track with another one. Can you dance?
Fuck yeah, I can dance.
You can dance?
Yes, sir. I can dance, bro. I like to think I can dance. I'll say that. I like to think I can dance. Like, and bro, the only reason I can like also like confidently say that like real shit is because like, bro, like I do music. Like I got rhythm in me, bro. Like I know how to feel the rhythm of a beat like instantly as soon as I hear it, no matter what the beat is. Like any song, even if I ain't heard it before. So it's like I can really like just feel it and dance to that shit. So like
yes,
I feel like that's like kind of go hand in hand, you know?
Yes, sir. All right. Last one out the 5.
Word.
What would you consider your genre? Like if you absolutely had to choose, because I'm not gonna lie, Schmitty, like I don't even try to compare you to no, like sometimes like when I hear a beat, I'll be like, all right, damn, that's like some Metro kind of shit, or like that's some but like your shit is different. Like if you could name your shit, or if you could like pick a name for your shit, or put your shit into a category, what would it be?
If I could put my beats into a category, like one, bro, that's interesting, bro. Like, I don't know if I really can categorize them, like, cause like it's kind of like that, like that suit analogy that I gave you, you know, where it's like anytime I make a beat, bro, like I never like it's okay. I don't want to say never, but I like there's a few times where I think like I'm like, bro, like I know, like I'll hear it and I'm like, bro, like Jeff could kill this shit, you know what I mean? But like most of the times when I be making beats, I don't be thinking about who could be rapping on it, or like oh, like Future could rap on this, or like, oh, like this sound like a Kodak beat, or like, oh my god, this sound like a Yachty beat. Like I do that for YouTube and like have to figure it out, and like anytime, like I literally name it when I post it, bro. Like I don't think like, oh, this is a Yachty beat and then make it a Yachty beat later. Like I rarely do that. I've maybe done that a few times just because like certain beats have like really encapsulated like that specific artist's vibe. But like, bro, I really feel like you know the student analogy I was about to get into, like I feel like the beats that I be making are like really like tailor made to like specific just like vibes, bro, like individually each on their own. Like, and I don't even know, bro. That's a really interesting question, because I know that like at the end of the day I could really boil it down to like one specific genre. I just really got to think about that, bro.
Like vibey trap. like vibey trap or
I'd say like
tailor-made trap?
it's like a just a large mix of like all of the music that I've listened to in my life. I'd say it's a mix of like hard like new wave trap shit, like, and especially like us leaning more towards alternative, but also with like vaporwave-esque like alternative vibes into it. Because there was a period of my life where I listened like for 2.5 years I listened to no music except for basically just like what is it like alternative music, basically. Like I just listened to shit like Man Wolves, Pink Floyd, fucking like, dude, I'd have to pull up my playlist to even remember but like just like shits with like bands, you know what I mean? Like they got drum set, they got like saxophones, they got shit like that, they got someone singing, they got like, or just like even like the drum set, guitar, bass, piano, like that simple type of shit, like just 4 instruments, but like they're jamming, like they're going crazy. So like that really influenced a lot of like the music that I make, because like I don't know, I feel like at first like I was super into like rap music just because like that vibe it gave me, even when I like grew up, and like listening to like rap music, like eventually like when I got super like invested into music, I was like, bro, this music is like simple, bro. like I could make this shit. Like that's literally what I thought, bro. It's so crazy that like I was like a 10 thinking this shit, bro. Like bro, I could make this shit. Like it's just like the hi-hats are just and the 808's the exact same, just boom, 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 boom. I was like, bro, like it's so simple, but like I didn't fully understand it yet, you know what I mean? And then like I went and I started expanding my music, like my musical library, and started listening to other shit, and then like, you know, I just like I fell back in love with trap music again, bro, eventually. And like I realized like really like how like, you know, like how cool that shit is, and like how it like really like influenced so much shit, and like how it just make you feel a vibe, bro. And it really do be hard to make. Like I thought it was easy at first, but like, bro, that shit do be kind of difficult, bro. Especially just like creating new ideas. Like that's really what I found like difficulty with, kind of like you know, I'm always been very creative, but like, bro, like you definitely can very easily get lost in the sauce of like making the same like type of sounding beats, like very easy, and it's very hard to like stray away from that. So I don't know. I hope that answered your question in like a good way.
Definitely.
Shit, man. I'll start with another one of these questions. All right, who do you most want to work with in the music industry?
Damn, bro. You know what's funny?
What's that?
That's one of my questions. So to knock that out, I'm gonna answer,
and then I'll answer as well.
Answer, yeah, because I was like, damn, if you could work with any artist / producer, who would they be? Damn, if I could work with anybody, bro. It's very funny because I really wanted to work with Young Thug, bro.
Yeah.
My favorite artist for like 7 years, bro. Like 7 years. Like, I love his style. I love his cadence. I like that he's
Bro, he's really like one with the music, bro.
One with the music. Like, he can go, and
it still sound hard,
he plays with his voice. Like, he's not scared to release the songs that people might think sound weird, like, or they like raise an eyebrow like that. Yeah, like Thug, bro, for sure.
Word.
Good ass question.
Word. Likewise, man. Shit, I would say in terms of like, I'll answer this question by saying like one rapper and one producer as well.
That was my.
I'll say that as well.
Yeah.
So I'll say like a rapper that I'd most want to work with. Oh, dude, that's a tough one, bro. Who do I most want to work with? Probably be like, nah. Bro, that's a tough question, bro. Who do I most want to work with? Probably like Yachty. Just cause like his vibe, bro. And like he's really been going a different way recently. Like the most recent album that he released was like crazy alternative, bro. It was like some Pink Floyd shit. And like he not really doing rap no more. So like I don't know. I feel like if I were to work with him, like we could really get some like interesting shit done. Like cause I can make trap beats, but I can also make like some other like alternative shit, you know. And I can really like mesh those two sounds. Like that's literally like what I was kind of talking about, like how I got those two sounds kind of meshed like on lock. So like I don't know. I feel like we could definitely make some pretty cool music. Like that would be dope. I don't know. I feel like he just like super vibey too, bro. Like he just like seemed like a kid, bro.
Yeah, funny dude.
Like facts. He seemed like, I don't know. He pretty valid, bro. Like
yes,
and then like shit, in terms of like producers, bro, that I'd most want to work with, I'd say like Metro. Just cause like, bro, he's like, it's insane, bro. He's like leaps and bounds above like majority of the producers that really be out right now. Like Benny X is also another really good one that like I'd love to work with one day, bro. Like his like he's really creative, bro, in his beat making. Like that shit's interesting. But like Metro, bro, is like he's like literally like the GOAT of his generation of producers type of shit. You know what I mean? Of like the people that were coming up like producing when he was producing, like he the GOAT. Like he's so like just above everybody, bro. It's crazy. Like it's for real ridiculous, bro. Like that shit, like, and I'm not even trying to like onto like some fanboy shit. Like it's just like bro, his beats like really be like that good, bro. And like that's me just speaking from like my trained ear and like what I know. Like listening to his most recent album, bro. Like there's not a beat on there that doesn't go hard, which is like actually insane. Like it's crazy to think of. And like I don't know. I know like other people definitely, you know, have like differing opinions, but like, bro, just even the mixing and mastering, like it's perfect, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy. And I know like
I can't wait till we get into some shit like that.
And I know like Metro probably don't do like most of his own mixing and mastering. Like he probably sent that shit out to like somebody who do that shit only, like professional mixing mastering. But like it's still just like I don't know, like he's got a good way of like working with artists, you know. Like, and I really liked how he like did this most recent project. Like I feel like like a lot of producers need to like hop on that wave, and like I'm definitely trying to hop on that wave. Just like have like a whole like producer album, but it's like just like with the artists that I know, you know, just like get different like people, or even like not even just like artists, like musicians too. Like I could get like a guitar player to come like have like a solo on some beat, like some beat I make, you know, just have like a whole like musical track type shit.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, bro, that's probably what I'd say.
Yes,
those
sir.
two. That would definitely be interesting. All right, what is your favorite fashion brand?
Favorite fashion brand?
Yeah. High end, low end, doesn't matter.
I really like anything like I would like
you don't even gotta have it, bro, type of shit. You just like what you vibe with.
What I vibe with, like really, because I'm gonna just take it to the sneakers, to the shoes, because I feel like the shoes make everything.
Yeah.
Like, well, yeah, the shoes make everything, because like that's the first place you look at a motherfucker's shoes. Like that was the first. So I'm like, my man got the, you know what I'm saying, on today.
Yeah.
But like any shoes like that, like Jordan 1s, like they don't necessarily have to be like lows, but I prefer lows. I don't really like high tops like that. I like high. I used to ride like skate highs and shit like that, but I don't really like it how, you know, the resistance on my ankle. Hell yeah. But I like low top shoes. I used to be a big Van guy, but I like any like maybe Dunk lows, Nike SBs, Jordan 1 lows, Jordan 1. I ain't gonna lie, Jordan 1 mids. I gotta do mids. Gotta ride with the mids, or like maybe highs. But like some lows, the SBs, the lows are good. Like, but that's my favorite. Like right now, that's like my favorite. I just like that.
So yeah, like Nike.
Yup, Nike.
Or that's a good answer. All right. Where do you want to perform the most? Like,
where?
Like where? Like what location? Like where in the world? Like would you want to perform like at the pyramids? Would you want to perform like at Stonehenge? Like You want to perform like at the Great Wall of China? You know what I mean? Like, where would you most like? Do you want to perform like in what's it like big? What's the fucking arena in California, bro? It's like super famous.
Rolling Loud. I was about to say that. Loud. I was really about to say. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, when that festival like thing comes around and I see like the artists, the lineups and shit like that, like I think more and more like how like realistically it is to like get up there and like how big that crowd be and like just to experience I would love that. Now I don't know where because you know it's like a little tour thing, so I'm not too sure what state or anything like that, but to get on there, I think New York. I would do Rolling Loud New York, bro. Or maybe
that'd be hard.
Just LA or somewhere like that, like Cali, like you said.
Yeah.
But like Rolling Loud for sure, bro.
Word.
Definitely. And then one day maybe sell out an arena.
Yeah.
You know? Lights off, dark. Everybody got their phone lights, you know, recording, flashing on me. Jedi Smitty.
Yeah, that shit hard, bro. That was a good answer, man. Rolling Loud's hard, bro. We gotta go to that shit one day, bro.
Hell yeah, man.
We're gonna be going as like artists, bro. Like we're gonna have like the passes and everything. We're gonna be riding around like the little golf carts and shit. That shit gonna be tough, bro.
Gonna be in the back of the golf cart, like.
Bro, I'm gonna be gooning on that golf cart.
They gonna be driving us. We gonna be in the back, sitting in the back, facing the other way, like. Which is.
Fuck, man, that performance was lit.
Facts.
Dude, that was a good answer, man. All right, what is a skill that you most want to learn in the next 5 years?
A skill that I most want to learn.
Like you want to learn, like it could be anything, bro. Like you want to learn how to like play chess. You want to learn how to like produce. You want to learn how to like. You know, anything, bro. Like, what would you say, like, a skill is that, like, you want to learn the most, like, in the next, like, 5 years?
A skill. I really want to get better at cooking. So I want to develop, like, that skill of, like really artsy kind of cooking, like fashionable cooking, like making some shit that, like, I ain't even got to take my wife to the restaurant. Like, we got a good ass kitchen.
Yeah, like I ain't even need to hire a fucking professional chef one day.
Like
I'm
gonna cook that shit. I'll be watching this Italian dude, bro.
Yeah, you whip it
up.
He'd
be like, Junior, what you want? Junior be like, I want a burger. You want a burger? What kind of burger? He'd be like the burger with the onions. He'd be like, the burger with the onions coming up.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, this is how you do it. You take the provolone. Bro,
like,
oh my God.
And that shit look crazy.
It be looking so good, bro. I'd be like, oh my God. Like, if I, like, oh my God. If I cook like that and talk like that, man. I'm like, you want the provolone? Here's the provolone. Slap it right here like this. And we all done.
Fact, that's that real, like, New York shit, bro.
Like, here, Junior.
Like, that's completely different than like SC, bro. Like down here, it's like, oh yes, ma'am. Like, oh, it's my pleasure. Like, you know, bro. Yeah, you say my pleasure in New York, bro. You gonna get some looks, bro.
Yeah,
people gonna be like,
he the feds.
What the fuck you talking about, bro?
Right.
My pleasure? Huh?
Nah, but that was just like, it was some guy and his son.
Yeah.
So they just be in the crib, like.
That's dope.
He looked like just like a regular chef because he got mad good knives and stuff like that. But yeah, that's one skill.
Word.
That's a good ass question.
Word, man.
My man came with the loaded clip.
Yes, sir. Got to, bro. Okay. This is kind of like a funny question. So what is the highest you ever been in your life?
The highest I've ever been in my life,
your whole life, bro.
My whole life, bro. I'll tell you no lie. Back in the day, I sound old talking about back in the day. But this like 2012, bro. I'm talking about like 2000, maybe 13, 14, or
you're fresh.
That's back in the day, like 10 years ago, like almost like at least 9, 10 years ago. So that is back in the day, bro. I'm with my homies and shit like that, right? Me in Crown Heights. You got some weed, right? But it was like, what we called it, like a chocolate, some shit like that, bro. It's like you know, back in the day, it was like sour, purple haze. It wasn't like no gumbo and all this like rapper weed and shit like that. And
like
it was
KK,
like green, like, you know, like regular greenery, you know. So we had the like regular greenery, but it was like chocolate kind, bro. So, bro, we smoking that shit. Bro, like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm so high. Like the highest bro, damn, man. Like, damn, that's the highest I ever been. I ain't gonna lie. Like I remember, but I don't even remember that shit like that because I was so young. But I just remember like shit was buzzing, like I'm just like, you know, but like my eyes is low, red and shit like that. Like, I don't know, bro. I felt like, and I was high to the next day, nigga. I woke up like
that type of high.
I woke up, I was still like, but like
you were like, damn, why my head hurting?
Yeah,
and then
like
you realize like
buzzing
you're still stoned. You're like, what the fuck? I'm still high, bro. That's why my head hurting. Yes, bro. That'd be the trippiest shit, bro.
Hell yeah.
I feel that, bro.
That was a good ass, bro. You got some good ass questions, man.
I appreciate it. I really like. I spent like a solid like an hour like meditating on these shits, bro. Like just like thinking like, fuck, like what are some like real good questions that like I just want to know, you know, like some like cool shit. Or there's like some funny shits too, you know, like that. Like I was like smoking. And I was like, let me write this down. What's the highest you've been? Like type shit. And like that shit funny. What I'm my number 10, man. So let me pass you the torch.
Say less. If you could change anything about your style, what would it be?
Style, like referring to like my clothing style or like just in general, like my vibe?
Like your producing style. Like,
okay.
If you could let's say add more, subtract more, go a little less harder, go more harder, go more alternative, back off the alternative. Like if you could change, or if you could, you know, just anything. Change, add.
I would say if there's one thing I could change to my producing style, it'd probably be like the way that like some of my melodies be sounding. Cause like I feel like a lot of my melodies now have like some randomness to them, and it's not like as contained as they need to be. Like I get these ideas that be popping out, and like they come to fruition, but like not to the degree that I want them to come to all the time. You know what I mean? Like I might have a sound that like sounds like what I want it to, but it's not exactly what I like want it to sound like, you know? And it just like, I don't know. I feel like that just come with loop making too. Like I just need to really hammer down more on my loop making and just like making better like melodies. Cause I feel like once I got the melodies like super on lock, bro, it's over. Cause I already got the drums on lock heavy. Like everybody compliment my drum style and like how my drum patterns be going. I'm good. And like so I feel like I really got my drums on lock, and like I got a good bounce and I got a good pocket. But yeah, definitely I don't know. I like switching up my melodies, you know. And that's why I just be like trying a bunch of different shit now, you know. Like that's really what I've like come to, you know. I'm like trying a bunch of different melodies until like I really find out like one vibe that's like, oh yeah, like these sound crazy, and I can just like make them like that, you know what I mean? Like, and I know what sounds I need.
You know what I'm gonna tell you, bro?
What's that?
For me, what works out like in terms of like when you thinking about me, make shit like think about all of the time, cloud running, keys like Alicia. Like I think I'm learning more of my sound as well, because I feel like I'm learning to Billy, Remember My Last Night, drop Uzi, like a lot. I'm learning my sound because like those ones, bro, like at least I feel like New Level, like I just feel like I go a lot harder on them shits. All the other ones be hard, bro.
True.
No doubt about it. But I feel like it challenges me. I know that you notice that, because sometimes, like, you know how sometimes I'll be like, damn, like, because I'll flow straight through some of them.
Yeah.
And then some of them I like get caught up and shit like that, because like I get brain fumbled, or I get like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I would say, like, in those, like, when I hear those, bro, like, I feel like, I don't know, and when you be telling me like, damn, you made that shit in like 15 minutes or 10 minutes or some shit, I'd be like, damn, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, for real? Because
like I did that.
Like, think about all of the time, bro. That beat, bro, like, that beat almost make me cry, bro. Like, when I listen to that song, bro, like, I like so fucking serious right now, bro. Like
Appreciate
it gives
that,
me
man.
like,
that's like the best compliment
like,
I've ever got.
like chills, bro. Like that, like, bro. I moving on to the next, because that shit do make me not like emotional like a bitch, but like that shit, like, that song, bro, when we dropped that shit,
powerful.
bro, is very powerful, bro. Like, I had a homeboy, like, I know you saw that other comment on the, like, the little Triller. Did you see it? Like, the Cloud NYC, the guy that commented, and he was like, shit's too real to fake it.
I think so, yeah.
Boom. I used to go to high school with him. That's my boy Kevin, bro.
Word.
That nigga never, ever, ever commented on one of my shit like that before. Yeah. So I'm like, he feeling like that, people gonna feel like
yeah, like
shit,
you're like,
bro.
damn, like he resonated with
slapped
it.
Them
like he resonated with it enough to like type out the lyrics.
Exactly, bro. And I'm pretty sure, bro, is not just a lot of the time, bro, when people, especially, all right, when people like us, when we make it and stuff like that, there's key factors that we listen to, but the main things that they listen to,
completely
they listening
different.
to that beat, bro. That's the first thing. Do that beat slap? Like, if that beat not hard, a lot of times they're not really gonna listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that like first little like 5 seconds really matter a lot, bro. Especially like, and that's super crucial with like anything in music, you know, with like loops, melodies, drum. Like that first like 5 seconds, how that shit sound is real interesting, because that's it's either gonna lock you in or it's gonna lock you out. You know. So that's
facts.
And then like I feel like that's definitely true. Like people at first, I feel like they get drawn to music more or less because of the beat, and they like listen to that beat, and then like once that's like hit the checklist, you know, which I feel like that checklist for a lot of people don't really gotta, like, it's not that high of a checklist, you know what I mean? It's like most beats really just be slapping.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like that checklist is already gonna be hit for a lot of people, you know? And then like that's when the lyrical like input really starts to come in and matter, and it's like, ooh, like
are you carrying
like this
beat?
rapper's like, in fact, they're carrying the beat actually. Like it's the other way around. Like, because when they first listen to it, it's like, oh shit, like this beat slapping, and then when they listen to it again, it's like, oh no, the artist is making this beat slap. Like that is like the real discovery that like happens, which is like super dope. Like, and that like comes into like when somebody starts going onto the lyrics, you know, and they start really like deep diving into what you're saying. Like that should be interesting.
Cause to wonder like, damn, how the fuck they start putting this shit together to that beat.
Yeah.
And bro, like, this is the last thing I gotta say about that. Like this part, like you said about the 5 seconds. That's what A&Rs do. Like they don't really. 30 seconds or at most, I feel like.
Yeah.
And they're not going to listen to the whole song and be like, all right, he's nice. They're going to listen to that first part, see if it pulls you in. And that's the, bro, like, that damn, bro, where you put your fucking tags at, be on point.
Dude, bro, you gotta know, I feel like there's like a science to that shit, bro. Like real talk, and like, cause it be carrying it, bro, like in certain spots, like, cause like, if like, and the tag is so important, bro. I didn't realize how important it was until like my buddy made me aware of this. We were making like beats together, right? And this was like when I was 19, bro, right? So a few years ago. So like we were making beats together. That shit was funny as hell.
I'm sorry, that was an alarm for you. You wanna, damn, that was the parking. I set an alarm for your parking time.
Word, it should be good for a few minutes.
Gotcha.
But so like, what am I thinking? Like, damn, I kind of just lost my. What was that? Oh yeah, tags. Yep. So like tags are super important. Like like when we had just had like a drop right in this song, and we were like, damn, like that drop is just like super abrupt, you know? Or like when the 808 come in, like damn, it just like happened out of nowhere. It's like super abrupt. Like when it just come in out the melody, it's like Like we need something to like build up to that, like a little, you know, like, so we added a riser. And then I realized that like a tag can basically be a riser in a way. So like before, when that melody cooking and then you hear, damn, C Smitty, you made that, like you hear the tag and like your brain's already perceiving what's about to come next. Like you know that shit about to drop, you know what I mean? So it's like it prepares you for what's about to come. So when it drops, you're not caught off guard. Like, dude, and it just, I don't know, it's super interesting. And then like there's certain songs though that like they don't need the that push into it, you know. So I can put the tag right when the melody's playing up at the beginning, you know, like so the melody will come in a little bit, the tag will say something, the melody will keep playing out a little bit more, and then like, you know, the drums will start kicking in. Like, so it's just like there really be a science to that shit, bro.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you for noticing that. That's dope.
Yes,
like
sir.
I really be like fucking like it's like some like arithmetic type shit, you know. You gotta like figure it out, bro. It's like the patterns. That's dope.
I got 3 more. Favorite song on the collection?
Ooh, dog. Someone asked me this at work, bro, and I was like, I can't pick a favorite, bro. It's so hard. But like, I'll sit here and I'll try to pick a favorite song. Favorite song? Dude, it's changed so much. That's the thing. Like, the answer that I say now, like, probably won't be the same answer I say in like 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Like it changes so much. Like, so right now I'll just say like Uzi Flow. I've been listening to that song like almost every day, bro. Like no shit, like almost every day, like religiously. And like I don't know, bro. Like I just listened to it one time, like going home on the way from work, and I was just like, oh my God, this song is crazy. Like just like your vocal approach into like the transitions as well, and then like the way like you expect it to drop at this certain part, and then it like just goes into the like the kicks and the claps, like the like that little part instead, like, and then the 808 drops, you know, like it's just like whoa, like it's like dude, it takes you on like a ride, man. It's like super cool. And then like with the melody too, like bro, oh my God, and like dog, you like your approach to that shit was like it's awesome, bro.
I appreciate
like
that,
like
bro.
I literally think that song is like perfect, bro, right now. Like like not to say like our other songs like aren't like bro, that's it's like literally perfect, bro. Like even just with like the melodies, like. And then like there's this one part in like towards the end where like this little like beep, boop, boop, 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 beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, like comes in, and like you can barely hear it like when you're rapping over it, right? And you're like, oh shit, like that came in, like you can kind of picture it out, and then like you're like, we the best, yes, and then it ends, right?
Yes.
And then it just like becomes so apparent, like you can just hear beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, like right after that, yeah, that right after that explosion, and then that explosion like fades out into that like and you start hearing it, and it's like, whoa, like, dude, it is actually like perfect, bro. I've been vibing with that shit so heavy, man.
I appreciate
that shit's awesome,
bro.
dog.
That shit is a great song, man.
That shit's awesome. And then just like we the best, yes, like right on that explosion, it's like it's like it's so cool, bro. I love that shit, bro. That song's so hype, man.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's my favorite right now too, man.
Word. That's just so, bro. And like just like thinking back like the vibe of that session, bro, because that wasn't even the Thanksgiving session. That was like the one before that one. You know?
Was.
Yes, bro. Like that was the first time we ever really like did like some like some super like different shit like that. You know what I mean? Where you were like almost like screaming into the mic, bro. Where you were doing like like that type of shit.
That was with Cloud running and everything, right? Mm-hmm. That was when we first. That was the first freestyle vibe, dude. Yeah. That was with like keys like a bro, that's what we got so many songs done. Yes. We did Keys Like Alicia, boom, bro, because we was just going. That's when like I was just rapping, and you was like, fuck that, I'm gonna start recording. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, don't record. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. He was like, bro, no, I need to catch this shit. Yeah. And I was like, all right. And then, bro, and then that shit helped me, bro.
Just like translating into what it is.
That was after freestyle. That was like the session after freestyle. Yeah. And then I was like, fuck it. Like I had got more comfortable just freestyling in front of you. Niggas was going hard, and you started just hit the record. I'm like, all right.
Facts.
That's crazy. I'm gonna save my last like, cause I have what I did. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 2 more. So I'm gonna use some simple ass questions because I got some real good ass questions.
Word.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Yes.
Marvel.
On the peanut butter and jelly, do you use more peanut butter or jelly?
More peanut butter.
Ew.
I don't really fuck with jelly like that.
Ew.
I'm a peanut butter guy.
Alright, it's your go.
Word.
My last questions, those gonna be the one. Those gonna be the ones.
Word. All right, you want to go check on a meter real quick?
Huh?
And you want to go check on a meter real quick, and we can just like cut back in.
I was about to say, you sure you don't want to? Damn, I don't want to cut it short, but I don't know.
No, we don't. We're not cutting it short. I mean, like we can like cut it back. Like cut it back in.
Because I don't know if she gonna be here exactly at 1, and I don't know if you. I don't know if the skating is as important as I don't know. But I do want to skate with you, man. I do want to get a little time and skate, but I don't know if you wanna. If you want to, like
it'll happen, bro. It's
Or you want to finish this up, like
here, just like can you like look through the window, like check my car, like just like look if there's not like a ticket on it.
I would have to
go through that
one.
We
would have to go outside, yeah.
Word.
But I do got the quarters though, so we could take these quarters outside and finish it up.
Word. All right, we can just like come back and then just like do the rest of the questions.
Hell yeah.
All right, we'll be back, folks. All righty, we back, folks. From the parking meter.
Back.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Okay, let's get back into the questions. All right. What is your advice for young artists?
I can scratch off another question because that was mine. So when shit, it's another one of mine. So after I answer this, I guess you can answer it too.
Word.
My advice for younger artists is to keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving the way you're moving.
Yeah.
But also step out of your comfort zone. Don't always stay within the same boundaries of how you rap and where you go to record your music and who you record music with or what kind of music you record. Just fucking do it. And don't do it because it look cool. Don't do it because you see other people doing it. Do it because this is something that you like. It look good, it sound good, you know what I'm saying? Like, people make it look good, the money and stuff like that, but if you don't like it, you just fucking up the culture.
Fact.
This ain't for you. You trash and you got money and jewelry and just dress good and make good music videos and clout chasing and shit like that. Leave it alone. That's all for the young folks. I would say just keep chasing your dream. It's definitely not an overnight thing. Definitely not an overnight thing. For some people it is, but it's always some potion to that motion, you know what I'm saying?
See, it always look overnight though. That's the thing. It might look overnight to like some people, but like you just don't see all the work that they put in beforehand.
Right.
And that's really why it look overnight. So that should really be interesting.
I'm not gonna lie though.
Not the dumb answer.
YK Osiris, he was overnight. That man was making Instagram videos. He made that one Instagram video where he that song blew up.
Yeah.
Shit got him a deal off of an Instagram video. He didn't even make a song.
Yeah. Damn, I didn't really think about that.
That shit was crazy.
That shit is pretty crazy.
Amazing though.
Facts. Most definitely.
But don't get those open thoughts. Don't get discouraged because you ain't moving at the time and pace that you want to move at. God got a plan for you. The universe got a plan for you. If it's meant to happen, when it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen.
Facts. Most definitely, bro. That's very well said, man. And that's some big fackies.
Yes, sir.
I don't even feel like I really got to answer the likewise question because I think that you said it perfectly. So I don't even feel like I really got to answer that because I'd basically just say the same thing, bro. Like real shit.
Say less.
Word, man. What is your favorite movie?
Pulp Fiction.
Dude, that's my favorite movie as well.
Cause you know it's funny, bro. When I asked you that the last time, I was like, damn, that's really my dog, bro. That's really my nigga. Like that's my son Smitty, bro.
Facts.
Like, and I just gotta say because I love, number one, I love Samuel L. Jackson.
Same.
Motherfucker. That man.
Say what again? Bro, that shit is so good, bro.
He's
like,
so funny, man. Like,
dude, just like Tarantino too, bro.
yes.
Like the camera work and like that whole scene, like where they're just walking up to like bro's apartment to like go deal with that shit, talking about like the foot massage. Like, bro, that shit is crazy.
Yeah,
that shit
like,
is crazy, bro.
I like shit that you see how it starts from the ending.
Yeah, and it's told differently, bro. Like that shit is like, I love shits like that, bro. It's told like out of order, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's really like interesting. Make you think.
Anthologies, is it right? It's like a sort of like an anthology.
I think that might be the word. I think
stories.
that's the right word for it. That's some real like big brain shit. That's dope, man. Dude, that's awesome, man. That's dope. That's your favorite movie. What is your favorite instrument that like you be hearing in beats and you're like, oh, like that's dope. Like it's like a guitar and like
Drums.
just like the drums.
And then, believe it or not, like, I used to be in band class and shit like that too. Like,
Yeah.
I used to play, what was it, the flute? I used to play the flute. So I like flute sounds and I love drums, bro. Like, my teacher just never want to let me play the drum because I used to go like bananas on the drum.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna play what you telling me to play. I was making everybody dance and stuff. Like, I would just cause a commotion by playing the drums. So he never assigned me to a drum. I was always assigned to the flute. But I was still making shit happen with a flute. But I love drums, bro. Drums fucking, like, we took a trip, the school trip to this, like, place. I forgot where we went, but we learned about, like,
You can get a little closer to the mic.
like that.
Yeah.
Is it the nicotine?
Oh no, the mic. Like just get a little closer to it.
I forgot I was far. Oh.
Nah, you all good.
We took this trip to this place and we learned about this like culture or whatever the case may be, and then we had to play drums. And yeah, I had made my classmates jealous and shit like that because I was the nicest nigga. I was bop the bop the bop the bop the boop the boop the boop the boop.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Drums.
Facts, bro.
Drums. Sorry about that, y'all.
Nah, bro. That's
nigga now.
No dope, bro.
Yeah, nigga. Knock.
No dope, bro.
Bro, forgot about that. I thought we were just fucking talking at that moment in time.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
That shit geek. All right. Who would you say is your favorite rapper? Doug? Word. That kind of is like the same, like of like who you most want to work with. You know what that's word. All right. And then for my number 15, what gets you out of bed in the morning?
What gets me out of bed in the morning?
Yeah.
Motivation, like just to know that like whatever I do today is gonna count for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, cause a lot of the times, like, who the fuck want to get up and go to work?
Yeah.
You know? But I know if I get up and I go to work and I keep doing what I'm doing, able to pay my rent, able to, you know, have $60 to give you whenever we record music, or have, you know, just something, you know, just to look forward to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Nah, you're all good.
Look forward to it and shit like that. That's what that's that motivation, bro. Like this morning, like I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning, bro. Like excited, like also because I had to have a conversation with somebody and shit like that.
Yeah.
But that's what got me up. That's what, you know. I was more excited about this. I just knew that I also had to take
like
care
you
of
had
that.
some like pre-things that you had to do.
I was excited. I'm like, I told you, nigga, I was like, I'm gonna be up early, bro. Like early birds get that worm first, bro. I woke up at 6.
Hey.
I don't know what. Now I was drinking all them fucking Cayman Jacks. Not all of those, but I drank like 2 of them.
Duh.
And
start the day off.
Nah, I did that last night.
Oh shit.
2 of them Cayman. I was drunk. I was like, bro, that's when I went to go skate. I don't know what. I was like,
Loosened you up a little bit.
do I have to get drunk before I skate?
Yeah. Some people do, bro. People be drinking when they be skating.
I fucking kickflip the curve like 4 times, bro, in a row. And that's how I know I was like kind of fucked up, because I'm like, I just kept doing it. I'm like, nah, I gotta see if I'm like actually found the way to do it. Then I kept going up with more speed, and then
just kept happening.
Just kept doing. I'm like, all right,
That's dope.
On God.
That's dope, homie. That's dope, man. Word, that was my number 15, and I got 5 more, man.
All right. What do you do to find motivation / influence, like, or motivation or influence, like?
What do I do to find motivation or influence?
Yep, when you're like, not really feeling it or something like that, like, what takes you out that mood? What gets you in your bag? You'd be like, you know what, nigga, why are you feeling like this? Let me go ahead and do that.
Myself. Like, cause I be having the moments, like, for example, like bro, like even yesterday I had one of the moments, bro, where like I was like posting my beat, and I was just like got like lost in the sauce, just like staring deep into my computer screen, and I was just like bro, like, why am I even doing this? Like that like thought went through my mind, you know, and I was like bro, why am I even making beats, like shit? And then you know, I just had to like overcome like you know, I just start like thinking about like all the real like reasons why I do that shit, you know. And then I was like bro, like what are you saying right now? Like you're tripping, bro. Like, and just like coaxing myself. And then like, how do I find like motivation to like get up and like make beats or like make loops or like do things I don't really want to do? Is like, I know that the end goal is more important, and like I have very good like foresight on that end goal, you know. Like I can see the picture 5 years from now type of shit, where like a lot of people struggle even planning 5 years in the future, where like I can see that shit, and like, and just knowing that like shit gonna get better, you know. Like shit, you gonna have a bad day, you gonna have a good day, but like there's far better times to come, you know. And I can, from my perspective, like I'm only 22, you know. I just started hitting the gym. Like I just started like doing like more just like positive things that influence my life. You know, I got a daily schedule, and like that, I don't know, like that shit just like, that's a dope question, bro. Like I feel like that's really how I be drawing like motivation. You know, I like motivate myself a lot, like to like really do that shit, man. Like and just also like, I'd also just say like my girl, she motivate me too. You know, like just like seeing her and just knowing like just like wanting to provide, you know, like real shit, like, cause like I'm definitely like a provider, and like that's just like one of my goals, you know. Like I just want like I want her to just like live like an easy, comfortable life, not really have to worry about shit, you know. Just like take care of the kids, like that's all you really gotta worry about, you know.
Yes, sir.
And like that shit really be like motivation, bro, you know. Like, and it's like when I'm like ever like down, I'm like, damn, like when I made like 5-6 loops in a row of like melodies, and it's like, fuck, my brain's like pooped, you know. It's just shit like that, like keep me motivated. Like, nah, bro, you can make like 2-3 more, bro. Like expand your creativeness, you know. Like I love stretching my brain, so that's another thing that like motivates me, you know. Like feeling my brain learn, like I love learning, bro.
Yes, sir.
That was a really good question, man. I like that a lot.
And then, before I ask you this question, because I feel like you answered it already. Earlier, you was telling, well, no, I'm going to just ask it. Because I know, well, that's part of it. Because I remember you was like listening to music, and you was like, fuck, I can make that. But like, what made you start producing?
What made me start okay, so, dude, I'm really bad at like getting like my backstory type of shit. That's interesting. Damn, bro. I need to ask you that question as well. That's super good. But, like, so, I just, I was in college, and, like, I didn't really know what I was doing with my life. I had no direction. Like, I just knew college wasn't it, bro. Like, I was just there for music, basically. Like, I was performing in the jazz band at the college. I was in the marching band. And like, shit just ain't feel right, you know what I mean? I was like, bro, like, I'm destined for more than just this. Like, and I was just smoking a lot too. And like, I remember my professor, bro, like, I was a freshman, bro, and I was like first chair. Shit was ridiculous. Like in college too. Like, so I had always been like the big fish in the small pond in terms of percussion, you know? And like, I never really like, and that sounds super conceited, but it's just true, bro. Like, I just always was first chair just because of my work ethic and my practice. And like, and my ability, like real shit. And like, I remember my band director in college, bro, he told me that I was the worst student that he ever had, and that I didn't show like any effort at all, and that I just didn't care about it at all, right? So he told me that I didn't care, and bro, like that shit really like brought me to tears, bro, because I was like, bro, like I've worked my whole life at this shit, at percussion. Like, this is all I've done. Like, this is my whole being, bro. Like, this is what I wanted to do. Like, be a professional percussionist type shit. Like, I wanted to be, like, a drummer. And then I was like, and, like, bro just, like, told me that he was like, you just, like, don't even care. Like, you seem like you don't care at all, right? And, like, yeah, I was showing up to class high, but, like, it didn't affect, like, my ability to perform. Like, I was still performing at the same ability. It just, like, I don't know, bro. Like, and, like, it really just, like, brought me to tears because I was like, bro, like, how little you know of me, bro. Like, you sitting here saying I don't care, bro. I go home and practice for 4 hours every day. You don't know me. Like, and you're going to say, I'm first chair and I'm a freshman, bro. Do you even know who the fuck you're talking to right now type of shit? Like, and it really just changed my perspective, bro. And I remember I, like, called my parents and I just had, like, a super long talk with them on the phone, bro, just about, like, life and, like, what I was doing. Like, I didn't know what I was going to do. And, so the next semester, I declared myself, like, without a major. So I was no longer a music major. And then, like, COVID happened, right? And I was just, like, kind of lost as to what I was going to do. Like, I just didn't really know. I was like, fuck, like, I was just playing video games, just doing, like, jack shit all. And then, I started, like, one of my buddies, like, showed me this program, like, we're recording on right now, Ableton. And, like, I was like, what's that, man? And he was, like, showing me, like, how he can make music on it. And I was like, dude, that's, like, really cool. Like that's, like, how, like, people actually make music, like that I listen to, like, other than just, like, an instrument. Like, this is, like, what they use, like, a DAW, you know? And, like, I was just super fascinated by it. And, like, so I started producing with him, right? And eventually I bought a keyboard that came with the program, like the light version. And then I fell in love with it, bro. Like, I was making everything. Like, I wasn't making, like, trap beats out the gate. Like, I started and I just was making everything, like, every genre imaginable, bro. And, like, just to find, like, what I really enjoyed making the most. And then, like, one day I just, like, made a trap beat just for shits and giggles, you know? I was like, and I named it Ignorant Trap Beat, right? Just to be, like, funny. And, like, the shit was so fun to make, bro. It was so fun. Like, and it was way more fun than I had, like, making other genres. And it was easy, too, bro. Like, I had thought to myself before, like, how, like, bro, that seemed easy when I was, like, 10, you know? And it was easy, bro. It came, like, natural. I was just, like, I knew what it was supposed to sound like. And, like, here, flip it the other way. And then, like, I don't know, bro. Like, it just, like, it came super naturally. And, like, I enjoy making it. And then, like, so I still, like, was messing around with some other stuff. And then I started making more trap, though. And then, like, I just kept making it and kept making it. And then one day I was like, bro, like, I'm going to take this shit serious and, like, just make trap beats. And so I started with, like, I had already had some beats. So I think I started with, like, beat number 8, right? I was, like, one of the oldest, like, named, like, beat 8, like, the number that I did in my folder. And then I was like, dude, just to mark my own progress for myself, like, I'm gonna just name them numbers, bro. And, like, in the studio before, like, motherfuckers been like, beat, like, 255, like, what? Like, or, like, what's this beat called? And I'm like, oh, it's, like, beat 270. And they're just like, huh? Like, beat 270? Like, because most producers, like, name these beats always, like, instantly, like, right there. And I'm just like, I don't want to spend that, like, creative energy thinking on that. So, like, and it just helped me mark my progress, too, bro. Because, like, when I see that number, like, just constantly go, like, bro, I'm on, like, beat, like, 290 something right now. And it's like I've almost hit 300 in less than a year. And it's like, that's like really monumental to me, bro. And to just like mark my progress. And it's just like thinking like a year from now, from today, when we're recording this progress, like where that number will be. It just like that's like also another reason to answer that question, like what motivate me, you know?
Yeah.
Just like shit like that, bro. And it like I don't know, man, it just like ever since like that day that I really just decided to like do it seriously, like I went all in. And like, cause ever since I was like a kid, bro, I've always been a person that like when I fall in love with something, bro, I'm gonna put 100% of my effort into that no matter what. Like when I did percussion, bro, I fell in love with that shit. So I was doing it all the time. Like, I was literally going home practicing for 4 hours, bro, every day. Like I would still find time to play the game and shit, but like I wasn't doing like majority of my homework, you know, when I was. So I was suffering in school, or I was suffering in my social life a lot, like, because I was just staying in the crib majority of the time in high school, just like playing, bro, you know? And like most of my social life was spent like on the game, you know, talking with the homies, like online, and then I go see them at school, you know? Like that shit, like, that's real interesting, bro. Like, and like, I don't know, man, like, just like once I really like decided to start taking like the music serious, like, I don't know, it changed my whole perspective on like how I need to like carry myself, you know? Like, I don't know, because like I said, I go 100% on like anything that I fall in love with. And like and like it took me a while to realize that I was like that, though. Like somebody told me that I was like that for me to realize it. Like one of this dude that I met, bro, named Cameron, who lived in North Carolina, bro. I met this dude online, bro. And like we would just like talk and like be like, we'd have super good talks, bro, just about like life and shit, you know? And like we were like, he realized that in me. He was like, dude, like just like talking for me, man, like I know, like he's like dude, you literally put 100% of your effort into something that you do, which is like a very rare trait to have. Like you need to like hold on to that and like figure out how to really hone it in, man. And I was like, wow, dude, like it like changed my life, like, because nobody had ever told me something like that before. And it took him telling me that for me to realize that about myself, you know, which is crazy, because it's like I'd always had that in me, but like I didn't really realize like how effective it was, you know? So it's like I knew that like once I figured out like what I truly loved and wanted to do, which was making trap beats and producing, being in the studio, like this type of shit, like I knew I'd go 100% into it no matter what. And it just like, I don't know, like, and that level of confidence also allowed me to just like make like really good beats off the gate. So it's like I feel like, I don't know, I've set myself up for success, definitely. And like I feel like that, like setting myself up for success, like translates, you know, around like to the people around me, man. Like, and I feel like that definitely like me setting myself up for success like helps us, like, you know what I mean? In turn, like it sets you up for success as well, like, and vice versa. You know?
Hell yeah.
Like, so it's like, and that's what I was talking about when like how like some shit that like for example, like I was like, bro, like start reading, and like you're telling me like shit you learned from your book, you know? Like that's some shit that go like full circle, you know? And it's like, damn, now I'm learning like how to be more patient and shit like that. Like, and I was like doing the food thing that you were talking about, bro. And like it just like that shit like really, like, I don't know, it's like moments like that are just like what's like that like make it worth just to be alive type of shit, you know?
Yes, sir.
It's like, that's super dope, bro. I'm just super thankful for like, I don't know, a lot of shit. And so I know I just went off on like a crazy tangent, man, but like that question was like goated, bro. I had to go off on that question, man. Like that's like the reason like why I like make music, or like how I even started making music, you know? Like, or like trap beats, I guess. Like that shit just, I don't know.
Top 3 producers.
Top 3 producers? Bro, that's a fucking tough one. That was a really good question after that question that you just asked. Holy fuck, that was like a really good transition. Top 3 producers. Oh, like all time, dead or alive?
Whatever you choose. Just like your top 3.
My personal top 3. All right, I say, speaking as of right now, today of who's popping and who I think is the best right now, I'd say number 1, Metro. Number 2, I say Benny X. And number 3, Rio Rivera. That dude's like a robot, bro. I'm so serious, bro. He literally, like, his goal like this year is to make like 3,000 beats, bro, in a year.
Yeah, that's a lot,
bro. Like, dude is a robot, bro, and he vlogs like all of his shit, dude, and posts it all on YouTube and just does content. It's crazy. That dude's crazy, real shit. It's real for real, like inspiring, bro. But those dudes, like, bro, Benny X is crazy too, bro. Like. He produced for Yeet, like, hella. And just his beats be super, like, they're just, like, what I fuck with. They're, like, the trap, but, like, alternative as well type of shit, you know? Like, they, like, catch different vibes. They're super dope, bro.
I'm going to ask you one more, and I'm going to give you the floor because I'm tired now.
Word.
I ain't going to lie. What's the, I got to give you the best one if I'm going to end this with the last one. How does real life impact your dream?
How does real life impact my dream? I'd say real life impacts the dream by self-doubt, things like that, you know? Where, like, and what I mean by that is, like, in just, like, those moments where you think, like, oh, I can't do this, you know what I mean? Like, your brain is so powerful, bro, and just, like, I definitely need to do a better job of, like, remembering how strong the brain is, and, like, what you think truly comes to fruition, and, like, that shit is, like, interesting, man. Like, it's, I don't know, the brain is super an interesting tool to utilize, you know, and, like, I know that kind of strayed away from the question a little bit, but, like, can you actually repeat the question one more time, just so I can, like, come at it with, like, another approach?
How does real life impact your dream?
Okay, thank you. And, like, just to continue on what I was saying, so, like, I feel like real life impacts the dream by, like, what you make of it, you know? Like, because your life can be your dream. It's obtainable, bro. Like, and I feel like that kind of, like, separates, like, dream from reality, you know, where, like, people see, like, their dreams as, like, oh, they're just my dreams, like, they're not obtainable, like, this is reality, like, I go to work and I do this, and I go home and this happens, where, like, people don't see themselves in that position, but, like, in order to even just get to that position, like, you got to see yourself there. Like you got to be able to, like, close your eyes and, like, be able to, like, imagine them opening, like, but still have them closed, you know, and, like see what you can see for yourself, you know, like, and that shit really, like that, it just makes it so much more obtainable and, like, manifestation, like, and because it just visualizes it, and, like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like, you know, I feel like a lot of people would answer that question by saying, like, work, you know what I mean? Like, a simple answer like that. But I feel like that question is too deep to answer something like that. Like, because I can sit here and say, like, yeah, like, me having to work at my job takes away from time that I could be producing, being in the studio, making music. But, like currently, I'm not at the level where I can do it full time, you know, and that doesn't mean that I can't obtain that within a year, within 2 years, you know, like, it just hasn't happened yet, you know, and that's what intuition is.
Yeah.
Shouts out Kanye, but bro, that shit, like, I don't know, man, like, I feel like real shit, like your dreams can very easily be reality, you know. Like, and I know that, like, that's, like, a lot of people say bullshit to that, but, like, why would you say bullshit to that, you know? Like, come on, bro. Like, that's, like, some real hater shit.
Hell yeah.
I hope I answered that question like properly. Like I hope that was like a good way to answer it.
I mean, like that was shit. That was your answer. Your answer is the best answer, my boy. I ain't gonna lie. I like the way you look at that, man.
Word, man. Appreciate it, homie. Appreciate that. All right, man. Well, let's get these last 5 questions out. Okay. How do you stay positive in moments of dread? It's kind of like, you know, the same type of question, but, you know, how do you stay positive when, like, you're down? Like,
because I already be knowing that by staying down, it would take you to a bad place. So I do everything to not take me back to that place again. I do everything in my power to, like, when I used to get angry, I used to have like bad anger problems. So like with people at work and shit like that, that's why I just try to, like, you know,
keep it to a minimum. Keep pushing.
Don't even go too hard. Just chillax.
It's out of my control.
It's out of my, boom. And I just, you know, I get the best reactions from me being the way I am. And like,
facts, bro, just being yourself.
Yeah, I was about to say, I just be trying to be me,
that you could be,
man.
bro.
And some people hate that, you know.
Bro, people do hate that. People hate on you for being yourself, bro, and it's crazy. It's crazy to think about that, seriously. But you gotta remind yourself that that exists.
Yep.
You know, like, people really out here hating on you just because you talk about things you like or you act funny, quote unquote, you know. But like, you're just acting like yourself. Like, that shit really, like, you know, you gotta remember that at all times. So that was a good way to answer that.
Just being yourself, man. Being yourself is the best way to go.
Facts.
You thrive that way, man. When you being somebody when you try too hard, shit don't work. Shit don't work, bro. But when you effortlessly, flawlessly glide through shit, slide through shit, when you just
greased up,
be who you are.
Yeah.
That's it. Greased up. I like that shit, boy.
Yes, sir. Got the pockets greased up. You know it.
I'm going to say that shit in a rap one day. Got them pockets greased up.
Word.
Yeah.
Bad homie. That's awesome. All right. What do you do to find creativity? Like how, like when you hear a beat or something, not even just like pertaining to rap, but like also just like, you know, like when you hear a beat, like how do you get creative, like in your raps? Like how do you draw that creativeness? You know, or like what makes you to be creative? Like to set, like how you set those stickers on there. You know, like how do you draw creative ideas?
'Cause I like blank spaces, and then so a beat to me is like a dark space. It's
like a canvas.
It's like a canvas. Damn, you're right. So just like this, when I bought the desk, when I got that desk, it's plain, it's black. It's a lot of, you know, it's room. It's room for creativity. You know, that's what I said to myself. And I was like, slap some stickers on this shit, bro. That shit gonna be fire.
Yeah.
And pow, that's just fire,
Facts.
bro. Like, and when I listen to a beat, I just step into that zone of like,
it's like the same thing.
The beat
like
gives
versa.
me the vibe to ride off with. Just like the last time when you played shit giving me peso, about the peso, because you was like you should say something like that because that's that's the kind of vibe that the beat gives, and like
that just like made you like see that like image.
Boom,
you know?
Like basically, with all the beats, that's what I try to do sometime.
Yeah.
But like sometimes my vibe might not fit it, you know, but
like you just see it as like that canvas, that blank sheet of paper.
That blank sheet of paper, bro. Just that, like, draw. Here's you,
Yeah.
Like, get
and
to
that's
work.
really what it be, bro. Like real shit. So that's dope, man.
That was a good ass question.
Word. Appreciate that, man. All right. What is something you're good at that people wouldn't think of that you're good at?
Skateboarding.
Skateboarding. Word.
For sure.
Word. That's
Like
solid.
people would not think I'm as good as I am.
Mm-hmm.
But I could like really fucking throw down some tricks. Like the way I rap and shit like that. The way I, you know, walk and talk. Like, you know, you wouldn't expect me to skateboard, but
Really out there doing that shit.
that ass.
Facts. That's awesome, man. That's dope, bro.
That was a good damn. You really got some good ass questions, bro.
Thanks, man. Dude, dog. I really like meditated on this shit like heavy, bro. I was like, what are like some real entertaining questions like that people would like want to know, you know? Like, and dude, likewise, bro. Like your questions are like super good as well, man. All right. My last two, bro. One of them's like kind of deep, and one of them can kind of be deep, but it's also like funny. All right. What would you say is your greatest achievement?
Creating this album with you, bro.
Word.
Like this far, like you said, like that's something that I always wanted to do. Like I've made bodies of work, like 7 tracks, maybe 5 tracks, whatever the case may be. But like my goal in life is to really make music full time and be like as big as I could be. And
same.
To the fact to know that like I achieved like hits. We achieved it. We have hits, bro. Like and hits lie in this album. Like somewhere within those 15 tracks, people are gonna find love and light, bro. People are gonna, when I wake up, or like when I'm going out, or when I hop in the car, I'm gonna play this, or you know what I'm saying? Like that. I feel like this album is the biggest achievement this far because this shit is gonna take us. It's gonna take us places, bro. It's gonna take us places for sure.
Likewise, man. I can also say it's my greatest achievement as well.
I appreciate that, bro.
Likewise,
for real.
bro.
That was deep.
Yeah.
That was deep. I could tell that was the could be deep one, but
yeah. All right. So, and then this last one, and this is a pretty good question. What would you say is your spirit animal?
My spirit animal.
Yeah. Yeah, bro, that shit tough.
I don't know, bro, but the things that are like the animal I'm more like feel like I'm more like connected to, or I feel like like just the way they operate. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it's a cat, bro.
Word.
Like cats are very majestic.
Yeah.
Like as fuck. Fall from
True.
Fucking mountain.
But
probably die, but they gonna land on their feet.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna get up and be alive for like 5 minutes and then just catch them laying somewhere.
Duck off.
Hell yeah. Then they dead now. But
that's just sad, bro.
Cats,
but
bro.
Facts, cats can live from like a really high fall. That's just ridiculous.
And then just they be chilling. Some cats are dicks, but some cats just like, you know, the cool ones. The ones like, cause everybody got different personalities. Like, just like dogs. Dogs got different, everything got different personalities. Yeah. Like, you got some cool, chill dogs. You got some real hyper dogs. You got some hype ass people. You got some real cool, calm people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I would say the cats that just be chilling, you know what I mean? Like, they observant as a motherfucker. Like, they see things that you don't see at all. Like, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
That was a good ass question.
Word. Appreciate it, man. That was a good ass answer.
Damn, this was the longest one we ever did, bro.
Facts, bro. This
almost
is definitely
2 hours.
This shit right now is at 94 minutes and 30 seconds.
An hour and 30.
Facts. Shit going stupid. Hell yeah. Facts, bro. Shit, wow. I hope y'all enjoyed episode 0 of the podcast. This is a nice ass introduction for what's to come. You know, we got some real good topics, talking points.
Bangers.
Catch that vibe.
It's Jedi.
And it's your boy Smitty.
And it's the motherfucking committee. Y'all have a good one, man.
Doses.
Deuces.